Hi everyone, welcome to today's episode. I'm Gwen and as always I'm here with Leo. I'm Leo. So Gwen, what are you talking about today? Today we're talking about OCD, which stands for Obsessive Compulsive Disorder, or OCD. I hear people joke about it, like saying, I'm so OCD because I like things clean. Yeah, but OCD is more than just liking tidy. It's a real mental health conditions can make life hard for people. Got it? So today we'll explain OCD in the simple way. No jokes, just facts. Right? We talk about OCD really is, common myth, and how it affects people. Let's start. Let's go. Alright, let's start simple. What is OCD? Yeah, I hear people say OCD a lot, but what does it really mean? Good questions, Leo. OCD means obsessive compulsive disorder. Obsessive what? Obsessive compulsive disorder. It's when someone has strong thoughts they can stop. Thoughts they can stop? Like, what kind of thoughts? It could be about dreams, safety, or making looks look perfect. So they worry aloud. Yes, these thoughts are called obsessions. They can be very stressful. Oh, so what do you people do feel better? They might do the same actions again and again. These are called compulsions. Compulsions? Like what? Like washing their hands a lot of shaking the door many times. So they feel like they have to do this thing? Yes, it helps them feel less worried, but only for short times. And then they feel worried again? Yes, exactly. It's become a cycle. That sounds very tired. It is. OCDs can make daily life really hard. So it's not just being clean or organized then. No, it's not so serious. OCD is not just a small habit. Thanks for explaining, Gwen. I didn't know what this is hard. You're welcome, Leo. It's important to understand OCD the right way. Right? So don't we make jokes about it. Alright, so let's talk about some myths or wrong ideas about OCD. Yeah, I've heard people say things like, oh, I'm so OCD just because they like the things clean. Exactly. But OCD is not just about being clean. So, it's not about laying a tiny room or washing hands often. No, it's much more than that. OCD is when the actions feel like must, not a choice. So someone with OCD with just something to clean, they feel like have to do it over and over. Yes, and if they don't, they feel very worried and scared. Oh, that sounds different. So they're not just being picky, right? OCD is not just about being picky or super organized. It's about handling strong fears or worries. So like, person might check the door 10 times even if they know lock. Exactly. It's not about because they want to, they feel they have to. OCDs can make people feel very nervous and upset. Okay, what are some common signs of OCD? One big sign is obsessive thoughts. These thoughts, they don't go away. So they can stop these thoughts? Yes, these thoughts don't stop, even if they try to ignore them. Obsessions often have themes such as fears of germs or dirt, doubting and feeling unsure about things, wanting everything to be perfectly organized, scary thoughts about losing control or hurting someone, unwanted thoughts about certain topics like religions or aggressions. Oh wow, can you give us some examples? Sure. Examples of symptoms include fears of touching in order to have touch, worrying a blocked door, a turn off the stove, feeling very upset if the things are in right order, imagining something bad, like driving into the ground, thinking about shouting or doing something wrong public, avoiding things that may have triggered these words like shaking hands. That's a lot. I can feel the pressure and create, right? And I feel like they must action to reduce the stress. These actions are called compulsion. I see. So they wash their hands or check things a lot. Yeah, but it's not just a lot. For them, this feels like a rule they must follow. Compulsions often have them suggest washing and cleaning, checking things, counting, organizing, following strict routine, asking for rejection. For example, a comparison symbols include washing hands so much that skin gets sore, changing doors again and again to see if you lock, checking the stove many times to see if off, counting in a special pattern, repeat a prayer, word or phrase quietly, trying to replace the bad thing thrown with a good one, arranging things like hands or face in the same way. Wow, so OCD is not just being careful, it's a real problem. So what is life with OCD? Living with OCD is hard. Many people feel stressed every day. Do we have any real stories to share? Yes, I read about woman named Sharon. She had OCD, feel like she had to check the door lock again and again. Like how many times? Sometimes 10, 20, or even more. She checks until she feels sure it's locked. Wow, that's more than lock time. It does. She knows the door is locked, but her mind won't stop worrying. So it's not just a habit. She can't stop, right? Yes, it's making her late for work and very tired because she worries so much. You just find a way to help. Yes, she starts seeing the therapist. They're helping her check lock only once. Just one? That'll be so hard for her. It is. But over time, she feels less scared and trusts herself more. That's good here. Do you know other stories like this? Yes, another person, Jake, has OCD too. He's worried about germs. What does he do about it? He used to wash his hand in very few minutes. It makes his hand very dry and sore. Ouch, she sounds painful. It's worse. He was learn to wash only when it's like after using the bathroom or before eating. That's a big step for him. Yeah, it took time. It's learned to eat with OCD without letting it take over. So people with OCD can learn the way to handle it. It's not easy, but they can live better. Obsessive, meaning thinking about something all the time and not able to stop. Example, she was ecstatic about cleaning, so she's cleaning her room every day. Compulsion, meaning in action, someone feels they must to do again and again to feel better. Example, washing hands many times a day is the compulsion for some people. Stressful, meaning causing worry or making someone feel nervous. Example, the loud noise is always stressful for him, so he couldn't relax. Anxious, meaning feeling worries or nervous about something. Example, she feels anxious for speaking in front of her class. Contamination, meaning something dirty or with germs. Small things that can make people sick. Example, he was scared of contaminations from touching things outside. Routine, meaning a usual ways of doing things every day. Example, brushing his teeth every morning is a part of his routine. What are obsessions or compulsion is OCD? Obsessions are strong, repetitive thoughts and person cannot ignore, like fears about germs or safety. Compulsions are actions or present like feels personal repeatedly, like washing hands or checking locks to feel less worried. Why OCD is more serious than just being clean or organized? OCD is more serious because people with OCD don't just want to be clean or organized. They feel they must repeat certain actions to start feeling scared or worried. It's become a cycle that makes me daily life very hard. So Gwen, can you people OCD get treatment? Yes, they can. There are different ways to treat OCD. Like what? What kind of treatment help? One common treatment is called cognitive behavioral therapy or CBT. CBT, what does it mean? In CBT, they learn to change their thoughts and actions. It's helping to deal with the fear. So instead of checking the door many times, they try to only check once. Yes, exactly. They learn to stop and repeat actions slowly. Is that the only way to treat OCD? No. Some people also use medicine to help with OCD. Medicine? Like what kind? Doctors can give medication to help calm the mind and reduce obsessive thoughts. Do people need to buy therapy and medicine? Not always. Say some people only CBT, some only take medicine or other do both. That's interesting. It's like there's a plan for everyone. Yes, doctors and therapists and have found the best way for each person. So with the right help, people with OCD can feel a lot better. When we talk about therapy and medicine, but what about the people who have? Good questions, Leo. Mental health professionals like therapists and psychologists play a big role. So, this layer coaches for people with OCD? Yes. They guide the people through the hard part, especially helping obsessive thoughts and actions. What do they actually? Like, do they just give advice? They do more than just give advice. They listen, understand, and create the plan to help person manage OCD. Sounds like they really have to understand OCD well. Yes, they teach skills to handle stress and help people stop repeating actions. Stop repeating actions, that's not be talk. It is, but it's practice. People OCD learn to trust their own thoughts and feel less afraid. So therapists help you feel in control. Exactly. Therapists help people find strength and confidence, which can make a big difference. So when, if someone has a friend with OCD, how can they help? I think the first step is to listen, really listen to them. Got it. Listen and try to understand what is feeling right. Exactly. Don't just oversay things like, just stop worrying. It's not about easy for them. Right. And I guess something like, everyone worries is very helpful together. Correct. Instead, show it the understanding with feelings. Say things like, I'm here for you, or I know this is hard. That makes sense. So they just need someone to be there for them. Yes, they're very important. And remember, don't push them to stop their behaviors. They need to go their own pace. So don't try to fix it for them. Right. Let them know how to talk to you without feeling pressure. Alright, why is the mental health awareness so important, especially with OCD? Well, Leo, many people don't understand OCD, so they might make jokes or say hurtful things without realizing. It's like saying, I'm so OCD just because I like things clean. Exactly. This can make people with real OCD with misunderstood and ashamed. That's not fair. OCD is much more than just liking things neat or clean, right? And raising awareness to help people understand the real struggles of OCD. So the more the people know, the less we will judge or make those kinds of comments. Yes, when people know the truth is breaking down stigma, it encourages kindness instead of judgment. I like that. We should all more and help each other feel accepted. Exactly, Leo. A little kindness or understanding go a long way. So let's spread the word and be there for each other. That's the best way to make difference. Together we can create a kinder world for everyone. So if you think it's like me have OCD or know someone who does, what should they do? The best thing we owe is to ask for help. They don't have to face it alone. Even if they feel a bit scared or unsure. Yes, it's normal to feel that way. But talking to mental health professionals can really help. And they can find out it's really OCD, right? Exactly. Professionals can give a clear answer and suggest right help. So no one has to guess or feel confused. They can get real answer. Right, Leo. And friends or family can also learn how to help and support in the right way. So if you precise like strong thoughts or habits, we should encourage them to someone. Yes, a gentle reminder to ask for help can make a big difference. So listeners, if you or someone you know might need help, don't wait to take this first step. Yes, remember, help is the out there and no one has to face OCD alone. Treatment, meaning something done makes someone feel better from illness or problem. Example, the doctor gave her treatment for less anxious. Meaning exercise that help people feel better, especially for mental health. Example, he goes to therapy to help him with his stress. Fear, meaning a strong feeling when you are scared of something. Example, she feels severely when he has to speak in front of people. Patient, meaning a person who gets from a doctor or a therapist. Example, the patient talks to the doctor without their worries. Support, meaning help given to someone during difficult times. Example, her friends give her support when she feels sad. Professional, meaning a person who specializes training and knowledge in a certain job, like a doctor or teacher. Example, a therapist or mental health professional who helps people. What role do mental health professionals play in helping people with OCD? Mental health professionals like therapists and psychologists help people manage OCD. They teach skills to handle stress and reduce obsessive actions. How can friends support someone with OCD when it pressures them? Friends can help by listening or being patient. They should encourage without pushing the person to stop behaviors or seek help before they're ready. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for spending your time with us. We hope you found this talk helpful and fun. Please leave your thoughts and comments and share the episode with friends. And don't forget to check out 3 PDF link in the description below. Keep following us for more episodes. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Goodbye and see you next time.